Browns. Boy, this number's moving too. Opened at 4, down to 3.5, visiting the Dolphins. We got a Pro Joe alert. 53% of the tickets on the Dolphins, 60% of the money on the Browns. Simon
says, grab it now.
Simon says.
And we're laughing because we talked this morning. I told Chad I loved it at +4, and now it's already moving to +3.5. So I would just grab it before it's at 3. It was the same scenario last week we had with Washington and Atlanta. Like, we saw those numbers at 3.5. The pros hit it, went down to 3, and that's what happened in this game. It's just a classic scenario of Miami. They are for real. Like that, them winning that Bears game is a big deal, because I really did think that was kind of a trap spot for them. Like, going on the road, back to back, playing out in the elements. Tua showing up, right? I mean, the Waddle Tyreek Hill combo, it's crazy. Like, we rarely see things like this where, again, people have talked about it, are going to talk about all week. Just the fact that Mahomes on pace for his best season ever passing, and Tyreek Hill's on pace for his best receiving year ever. So him getting 2,000 yards, again, I get why people are trying to make the MVP argument for him. There's other quarterbacks this year that are clearly carrying their team. So I just could never see a wide receiver getting over the quarterback position. But it is cool what Tyreek's doing. Like, he's open all the time. You watched all 22, just never ending green space for him in a league that it's really hard to find open space, right? All these guys are so fast, so athletic. He's just a notch above it. So I get why the public will come in on Miami, right? They're tied for first in that division. But the Browns they're not, how to say this? They are bad, right? Their defense does have issues, but their offense has so many weapons. I just always can see them keeping up with teams like Miami here, that Miami can put up points. We just saw last week with the Bears. You can move the ball in them, especially on the ground. In comes in Nick Chubb, one of the best running attacks in all of football. So matchup-wise, I like Cleveland here. The reason I'm making this time says I just want to make sure people can get the 3.5 before it goes to 3. I hate people getting pushes like what happened last week.
Yep. No, I'm with you. It's 3.5 across the board right now. Get it while you can.